afternoon. We are live back here on Twitch for some more Oregon Ducks football and college football 27. The uh, hmm. The Oregon Ducks are getting ready to head to um, yeah, Columbus. God, sorry. Getting ready to head to Columbus, Ohio. We're going to face the number 6 Ohio State Buckeyes this week. Want to thank everybody who tagged in for the impromptu stream this morning. Yeah, it was early, but I just it anyway. Thank you guys for checking it out. Like I said, we're getting ready to start the dynasty here with getting ready to start week 10 against Ohio State on the road. So we're going to jump into that here in just 1 second. I just kind of wanted to get a few things up and running first before we do. Usually more organized than this, but what's wrong with a little chaos every once in a while? Anyway, we're gonna get into like I said, we're looking at this one's gonna be this one's gonna be a very competitive. This one's gonna be a very competitive matchup. I'm damn sure, because well, it's Oregon, and it's sorry, it's Oregon and it's Ohio State. So of course it's gonna be a competitive matchup, as you would expect. So sorry, I'm trying to. Where is my? Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Trying to get to. Okay. So like I said, we got number 6 Ohio State hosting number 11 Oregon. We got Michigan coming up next week. Let's see. Let's take a look at the injury report. I know we're clean on injuries. I can't say the same for Ohio State. They are down Peyton Pierce, who has a pulled groin. Keonta Jackson Jr., who has a fractured foot. Poor bastard, it's his senior year, and he's going to miss 7 weeks, which is basically going to be the end of the season. And then Bo Atkins, who also has a fractured foot, and he's going to be out 2 weeks. No Julian Sain. Damn. Oh well. All right, let's get into it. Number 6 Ohio State, 7-1, 4-1 in Big Ten play, getting ready to host Oregon. And yeah, this is gonna be a raucous This is going to be a very interesting matchup because honestly, for me, this is going to be this one, and then the following week against Michigan are going to be the two big tests to really tell, am I going to be able to hang in the Big Ten or not? At least this year. Yeah, we'll keep their current uniforms, and we're gonna wear the away mighty Oregon. Let's get into it. Number 11 Oregon hosting or traveling to Columbus to play the Buckeyes. This is going to have some big implications on the CFP for sure. So let's get into it.
Ohio State Buckeyes, and over the last several years, whenever these two teams have gotten together, high stakes, playoff game, conference championship implications, all on the line. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to Holly Rowe.
Guys, this is one of the most exciting top 25 matchups of this season. Honestly, Oregon versus Ohio State might be two of the most talented rosters in all of college football. College football playoff implications on the line. This one should be massive when Oregon takes on Ohio State. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
All right, so we're gonna have ourselves a very interesting matchup between Ohio State and Oregon. Oregon will get the ball to start off the game here in Columbus. Nice sunny, 74 degrees. Here comes the kick. The Ducks are gonna look to return it. Number 13 coming out of the end zone, gets some good moves, some good room, gets up to the 21, and we got an injured Buckeye on the field. Number 21, Jackson, is down injured on the field.
Running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
All right, we expected this.
Trying to get the corner. Now the pitch.
Davidson makes a move, gets 7 on the first carry.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games.
And handoff, he got a yard.
Coming into this one, so there's a lot of eyeballs, David.
Looking at 3rd and 2.
Who's mentally and emotionally the toughest?
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made.
Davidson gets a couple of moves, makes a couple of moves, gets the first down.
These are big for the resume. Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good 3rd down situations, execute on 3rd down. Nice.
Davidson moving, gets 3.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago. Davidson
we're good.
Jr.,
We're good.
Who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those two guys are going to be the focal point for the.
And we get the first down on the catch.
Like you saw a year ago, man. Like they are committed and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having more come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physical.
I got it.
Dante Moore.
Shit!
Off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Ah, damn it.
You want to start your first drive and
Devin Sanchez cuts in front of that pass, and they're going to start with the ball in good field position.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin.
Sayin makes the throw across the middle. Jeremiah Smith with the catch, 1st and 10.
Big 10-yard pickup. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Running inside, it's Jackson.
Jackson with the carry, he gets 3.
On the carry, balls at the 24. Second and long here. Motion from the back.
Jackson moves it,
Back to pass
moves
on
out.
second
They're
down.
going to throw it. Throws it out.
Complete to the right.
Number 84 with the
Down
catch.
immediately, he picks up the field.
Hunter
That's a great
Welching.
example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball,
Well, it's third and 3.
not picking up the first.
A manageable distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20.
And the quick throw.
On the out route. That'll be enough
And
for
that's
the
a catch for a first
and now
down.
they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, they're making us pay for that turnover.
Line with a fresh set of downs.
Straight up.
Here's Julian saying to throw.
Quick throw, and he
That one
gets
takes
dropped
it down
after
to
2.
the 15-yard line.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can...
Jackson gets the carry, gets about 4.
Good things happen.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. They'll move the tight end. Pulls it on the moving fake.
Oh, he faked it. Oh! We get the interception.
He's knocked down.
So they tried to play with the ball, and number 21
Early in this game, you're seeing the ball on both
Flowers
sides of the ball.
ends up with the interception. Oregon answers with an interception of their own.
A lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now.
Aaron Flowers with the pick.
To his offense.
And that, I don't really know what to say about that throw other than,
Here comes the Duck
damn.
offense to get the drive started. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game.
We're inside the 4.
The run inside. It's Hill.
Hill
Pushes forward.
takes it for 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in
We lost
games,
2.
They turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard
How the
runs
hell did we
just
lose
because
2
the
on
body
that?
blow.
Well, I understand what the quarterback's trying to do. He's trying to get it to his playmaker out there quickly in space, but I don't think he anticipated the linebacker beelining the way he did. It was almost as if the linebacker knew where the QB was going with the football.
And we got 7, but it's 4th and 2. We're going to have to punt.
Well, on that third down,
So-
they're just trying to get it to him quickly to see if he can do something with it after they catch. But this is
We haven't had a good start, but neither have they, so it's kind of a...
Allowing to the ball carrier inbounds and getting him down. Now setting up fourth.
It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like the boxers taking
And boy, they missed an
Taking the good
opportunity
punch.
last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
Oh, he couldn't hang on to the ball as Flowers separates it.
In the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Motion from the wideout.
Wide receiver comes in motion,
Throw it. Say it.
and we're bringing a blitz. Saying on the run, he gets the receiver, but he drops it.
It'll be third down.
What a
Devin
play by the defender.
McCunnon dropped it.
He's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender.
They're looking at
who
3rd
makes
and
the
10.
play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge.
Sane
Interesting to see if
on
this
the
quarterback
move.
goes his way again.
He gets sacked and takes a 7-yard loss.
And
That
is the way you
was-
set the tone. Man, early
I think that was
and
Bear
often in the
Alexander.
first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4
Yep,
last
Bear
week.
Alexander.
It's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
He got the sack as Sam was trying to get outside, and, well, it didn't work out too well. So, surprisingly, this matchup is
Send out the punt unit.
gone
Doesn't say much for your drive.
a good
You're
way.
looking forward to the punt. First one of the day
I'm
is off. He
surprised.
was on 3 times in that victory last week. All the way back to the 15.
Boy Perch runs it to the 20.
And that's where they'll mark him down. The
Oregon will start on the 20. Davidson in the backfield with Moore. He takes it and got two as the hole closed up quickly.
All right, guys, let's think big picture for Oregon. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still
Yeah, we got it.
So
First down.
Obviously at the top,
Ducks
like
on the
these teams
move.
are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now
Tight end in motion.
Who's the best?
Hand it off. Davidson finds the hole, gets the first down, gets past, gets to the 50, and we got ourselves a good first down. As Davidson throwing up the goal after the first down carry.
When you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10.
We're at midfield. We get a handoff. Davidson gets 3.
I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to their running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Got his man. Crosses the 30s.
And he got a first down as Jeremiah McLean makes the catch, getting a big first down.
Early in games, they're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands, and I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him.
Tight end moves in motion. Gonna give the handoff. Davidson finds a hole, gets a juke, gets the first. 1st and 10 at the 12.
Give them a first down. The Ducks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
We are bringing this crowd out of this one as we are using the ball. Hill gets 3 as Earl Little Jr. takes him down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it in.
Davidson in the backfield with Moore. It's going to be a direct snap to Davidson. Finds the hole, gets into the end zone. Ducks on the board early here in Columbus.
And this running back is
as they punch it in.
Down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed
got that wiggle.
Right there.
And the Ducks are ahead as Jordan Davidson takes it in, giving us the early 6-0 lead with the extra point to come.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Extra point is up. It is good. Ducks are ahead 7-0. 2:17 left to go in the first. We took it 80 yards in 8 plays. Took 2 minutes. Took a little over 2 minutes off the clock, so we did good. And we're going to give Ohio State back the ball. Number 41 is going to bring it out. And he gets dropped at the 17.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house.
We're going to bring the blitz. Or at least to make it look like it, but we're going to play the pass. He got 6.
Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Unloads to the wideout.
Ooh. Oh, he made the catch. Wow. I'm shocked he made the catch. I thought he was going to get dropped.
You can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year.
Ooh.
Always got to rip.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Not what I wanted, but.
When you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in. where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most
Hand off, but the tailback gets dropped. 2-yard loss.
Catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Everybody looks good.
Say it.
Quick throw.
Good timing on the quick out.
Ooh.
Good execution.
And they got a first down. That was Brandon
Well, everybody knew this guy
Ennis.
was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their
Hand
best
off,
receiver
Jackson.
on the football. And guys, that's
Gets
not
the
gonna be
hole,
last time.
and
Defense has done a nice job taking it away
it's the
from
first
them up
down.
to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness.
Makes the
and he's
throw,
got a burst.
gets
If you give
8.
this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts.
Called that one.
Driven back.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
From the gun.
Ooh.
Down, say it.
Damn.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I got to see that again because I swear to God, I let's see. Oh, my God. He came right off the edge. He was free as a bird. He flew right past the tackle, and that's why it happened. Oh, shit.
All
right, so we're looking at a field goal.
A long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw.
4th and 6 on the 13. Here comes the
kick.
kick. It's up. It's good. Ohio State gets on the board with the field goal. It is 7-3.
Touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
9 plays, 2 minutes, 69 yards.
Fielded
13's
in the end
bringing
zone,
it out.
it's fair.
Oh,
Nice job executing all
got
of
to the 22.
assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22.
All right. Let's see if we
First play of the
can.
drive comes from the 22.
Let's see if we can do this. Stewart takes a little pop pass. He got 9.
He's going to put a bow on
That's
this
going to end the
quarter.
first quarter. 7-3 Ducks. As we are looking to start a drive. Well,
Time has expired.
keep a drive going.
Oregon has the lead.
As
One
quarter
period
number
into
2
the
will
ball.
start,
Let's take a
it'll
look
be
at the
2nd and
stats.
inches. We're balanced attack. They're throwing the ball like, well, they're throwing the ball like crazy.
Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
The only good thing about the only good thing about them throwing the ball the way they have is
In this situation, you might see a shot play.
we haven't allowed a touchdown yet.
The give.
Davidson up the middle, gets the first. We got an injury timeout, and damn, Davidson is down, and it'll be Dree Hill.
Back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the
It'll be
sideline.
Dree Hill Jr. stepping in. Okay.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Hits
Hill
inside,
comes
it's
in
good.
and got a yard.
On that one, it'll bring up 2nd and 10.
He suffered a foot
Run game is
contusion.
good. Balance is good. Now,
He'll be back for he'll be gone for a little while.
A little bit more, but sometimes you got to keep him on.
But we can work with it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We'll send the tight end.
Wide receiver or tight end in motion.
Throwing more.
Stewart with the catch, gets the first, and we're on the move. We're gonna keep pressure on them.
The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
We're gonna crank the tempo.
Plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes
tight end comes in motion. Take a handoff. He'll get 7. 2nd and 3.
Turn that into a productive run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first.
Davidson is back in the game, but we're gonna bring him out after this play, and we're gonna bring in Price.
Gives it.
And number 20 jumped on him. And we're looking at 3rd and 4.
You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
I'm trying to remember what I'm looking at here.
3rd down, Moore. Left side, it's Johnson.
First down.
To the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Ducks, after moving the sticks,
so we're doing what we need to do. And what I think I'm gonna call an audible here.
Keeping it on the ground.
Price up the middle. He got 8.
Always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Why he is in the... He shouldn't be. There's a flag on the play. What will be the call? And they're going to call face mask on Ohio State. And we're going to take it.
So the officials spy that
of course.
Face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Going to the right.
Price. Going up the middle. Got 2. Looking at 2nd and 8.
And listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off. Get some positive yards. Go on to the next play.
Stewart coming across. And he's going to get into the end zone. And the Ducks are ahead.
6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
13-3.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything
Evan
together,
Stewart
and right now you got
takes the pop pass, gets into the end zone, and we're going to get in, giving the Ducks now an 11-point lead. 6:24 to go in a half. 10 plays, 78 yards, just under 3 minutes. We'll take it. And the kick is away into the end zone, and it will be down for a touchback. All comes out at the 25.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some
that didn't go well for them.
The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated too.
Here they come.
Ooh,
knocked away. 3rd and 10.
They just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Lined up in the gun on
And throws. Caught. First down. Ohio State keeps the ball moving.
First down, they have it at the 36. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Saying back to the air.
Ooh.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
He got dropped.
Right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a
Got 4.
Well, this tight end,
Looking
he's got
at second and
size, he's
6.
got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Handoff.
It's Jackson.
Jackson gets nothing.
Behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
3rd and 8.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now.
And,
his keys.
How the hell did he get away from...
Put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Wow.
Every defense in the
He got
country
away,
talks about getting offenses in
but that was it.
Third and long
Wow.
situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have
I can say is thank God the defense stood up.
Will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away.
Hurt.
Take it back.
Oh. And he... 22.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Here's more to throw.
Oh, shit. Well, I was trying to throw it away, but they didn't want to let that happen.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive.
Ooh, that was not where I wanted to throw it.
How is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts, and I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Another.
That didn't go well.
On 3rd down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down.
And the punt is away.
Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up, was working, lighting up the score.
Down at the 47.
On this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Quick give. It's Jackson.
It's definitely
too early
to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time.
And he got 7.
Some points, so either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45.
Oh, we're coming.
Saying from the gun on 3rd down.
He got it away, got the first down.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Quick throw. He caught it. And number 52 for the Ducks is down on the ground, injured. We're going to need to...
And the Buckeyes
are need to deal with that.
They'll try on the ground, running the counter. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's Sayin to throw.
Threw it.
The quick out.
He got the first down.
10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field. DB had no idea where he was going. Make that completion a whole lot easier.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it
up, hell no.
The defense is going to win every time. They thought they had that screen set up, but there was a giant hole in the screen, and they went backwards.
Defense obviously did a good job watching tape, Reese. They know this is an offense that's going to try and take advantage of their pass rush upfield and try to sneak some screens in, but nobody on defense fooled that time.
Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Saying from the gun on third down.
And they get the score. Buckeyes get the touchdown. And they're an extra point away from it being 14-10. Brandon Ionis making that catch.
That's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his
They will kick the extra point.
On to attempt the try. And
it is up. It is good. 3:18 to go.
They just finished off a 53-yard scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring.
Hang on a second. Excuse me. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. I was having to deal with the stupid. Screw it. Okay, sorry about that. Having to deal with the stupid. All right, so we get the ball. We got 3:18. I want to get another score on the board. I'd like a touchdown, but you know, I'm willing to work with what I can.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
That's good. Price taking the handoff. He gets the first down. We're going to open it up.
Pick up the first down out to the 30.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Ooh.
So runs like
Got
that
5.
really help your field position as they're up at the 35. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards.
Got a yard.
And now, what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense on balance?
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on third down. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Punt is in the air. He's going to make a move. Gets up to the 21. So let's hope we can get a stop.
They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really
can feel the momentum shifting.
Down he
if they were able
goes.
to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going,
And we're down to the 2-minute timeout.
It's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down.
Quick throw.
Pulls and fires it
But he
complete
gets
to the
dropped,
right.
3rd and 5.
Ball to the ground. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down
Oh,
play.
hell.
Saying from the gun on 3rd down.
No, no. Damn it, he made the catch.
Breaks it
Damn it, he got out of bounds.
He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Say it. They'll run the screen.
And I tell you
No,
what,
got him out of
good job by
bounds.
the defense. They did
2nd
not
and
bite
10.
on it, thinking it was a long pass down the field. You could tell they were ready for it. As soon as they saw the screen, they broke on it, got the running back down super quick.
Another screenplay. And he's down after a yard.
A whole lot of help. Short game there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking for a big gain.
Woo!
Knocks the
Hoo-hoo.
ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. And the Buckeyes will bring
That
the
one-
punt team onto the field.
That one got interesting. And the punt is away
Toward the sideline, trying to
and
make it
out of
tough to
bounds
return.
at the 24-yard line. I'm okay with
Time
that.
left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. From the gun, it's
Price going up the middle, gets him
Really
10.
Put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun,
Davidson
running back
takes a
on the
handoff,
move.
gets a move,
He's
breaks,
got enough.
gets past the
They
50
dropped him at
to the 47.
47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum.
And
they keep their
got a
foot on
yard.
the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Moore. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
He's
See the
close.
ball pop out and fall to the ground.
I know
I'm
this
gonna
guy's
call a
really
timeout.
athletic, but it's gonna be
Think
hard to
about this
outrun
for a
the DB.
second.
It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
Looking for the mark.
Davidson gets the handoff, gets up the middle to the 25.
And a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Moore to the air. Quickly to the tight end.
Olish
He
gets the
hauled that one
1st.
in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Ducks want to move quickly. They'll run it. It's Davison.
Davidson up the middle into the end zone.
Touchdown,
And the Ducks answer with a touchdown of their own, pushing it up to a 20-10 lead.
Execution. You talk about addressing a
The extra point to come.
and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead, and
Jordan
creating more
Davidson
momentum
with
going into
the
half. Great
with the run up the
execution by
middle,
this offense.
gets into the end zone, and the Ducks have a 2-score lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Kick
And with
is
the extra
up. It
point,
is
it's a
good.
21-10
21-10.
game. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score.
And the kick is into the end zone. It will be returned. And he'll get taken down. They got 7 seconds left.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. On the ground.
And they hand it off. Jackson gets 8. That's going to be it. And halftime is now in the books. We're up 21-10. As we will look to see what's going on in the first half.
And an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update
Though
Show.
Georgia is upsetting Ole Miss 24-14.
Ole Miss Rebels. And it's Ole Miss on the losing end right now of a tight one. This legit playoff contender kind of stumbled out of the gates. And while there is
Michigan is beating Michigan State by 7. Rutgers is winning.
Some other games you may have interest in.
And there was a third one, but I didn't get a good look at it.
Now back over to your game in Columbus. Won a first half for that superstar back.
Davidson, 15 carries, 109 yards, 2 touchdowns, averaging almost 7.5 a game, 7.5 a carry. We will start on defense, so we'll see how it goes.
The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half.
All right, kick is up. It is away into the end zone. Number 41 will go for the touchback. And Ohio State will start at the 25.
What's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with Coach Dan Lanning at the half. Their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That
Separated.
defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that.
Handoff, Jackson.
Hard running there.
Ooh, gets himself 8. He
He
ran that one hard.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting
Handoff,
some chunk yards. This defense, they knew about him.
They played it well.
They were all over him, nowhere to
So we
go.
get a
That
stop to
third
start
down
the
play
second
turned into
half.
a disaster.
And
Its way.
we're going to get a chance.
Looks it in.
Hurts gets up to the 31.
And they stop him at the 31-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Guys, here on the Ducks sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he
Stewart
has
coming
delivered.
across,
He's going over
takes the
100
little
yards
pass,
already in this game.
gets a block, gets himself set free, first down to midfield.
Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Running inside.
Davidson up the middle. Got himself 7.
Good productive play on the ground. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3.
Another handoff. Davidson finds a hole.
They get him
Gets
on
the
ground.
first up to
It'll
the
be enough to pick up the
37.
first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back.
Tight end
They're
makes the
trying to be
catch, gets
physical,
himself
they're trying to
6.
stay on field.
Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progression.
Davidson up the middle, gets the first,
get the easy
down to the
Don't take a shot
25.
down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Right back to the well.
Davidson
Finds a
got
little
two.
bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually
Hill.
Able
Got
to
two,
move it ahead a
3rd and
couple yards.
6.
He gets it down to the 20.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and
Bad
getting
throw.
to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
All right, we're looking at a 37-yard field goal.
The field shrinks so much harder to complete those passes. They're 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Bach.
Absolute shank. Missed it. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And those sting for this team. I tell you what, when you drive the field against a really, really good defense and you have an opportunity to get points, you got to capitalize on them now. And that one will sting a little bit because I thought the offense did a good job moving the ball down the field.
Running back goes in motion.
Play fake, say it.
Faked it to him.
Throws to the wide.
Blitz comes. They get it up the middle.
They bring him down.
First down and more.
Sticks. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State. Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
Saying taking off. He got the first down.
The sticks, and it's a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside.
And the handoff. Jackson finds a hole. Gets the first.
22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They run the reverse.
Ran the reverse, but it got him nothing.
On that one, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Well, we were, to be fair, we were playing the run.
But the defense had great eye discipline.
We just didn't expect him to have the run.
To the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
All right, so
Panic in the first
we're
half.
doing good
You're starting
so
to get down
far.
the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the 3rd quarter. They
Quick
gotta get it
throw.
going now.
Got him. He got 8. It's
Get
4th and
there.
6. They're going to go for the field goal.
Leaves him with a 4th down from the 18-yard line. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal.
Ooh, oh no.
Hold on just a
Oh,
second, guys.
no.
Flag on the play.
No. 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 Damn it.
Can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty.
Ah.
You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. The Buckeyes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Here's Julian saying
We're going to bring the blitz, but they're going to make the throw. Got the touchdown, and Ohio State doing Ohio State things, and they're an extra point away from being down by 4.
These guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop. stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Extra point is good. 21-17.
So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, the penalty on the kick, the penalty on the field goal helps. I'm just saying.
From inside his own 5.
And he gets to the 21.
The 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive.
Davidson.
Gets it out to the 25.
Got 4.
Line, a gain of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out wide right, it's Hooks.
Hooks with the catch.
Really
got the first down.
As they have a first down at the 37.
That had to be a coverage bust because there is no way one of the best receivers in the country was that wide open. Somebody on defense wasn't where they were supposed to be. They had their eyes in the wrong place.
Davidson got nothing.
Ever.
Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dante Moore.
Come on!
To the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Well, he made the catch, but he couldn't get away.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag.
And that one's going to go into the end zone. Touchback to the 20.
Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads.
God damn it! I had him! I had him!
Where to go with the football.
That slippery mother.
Really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands.
That slippery mother.
Short before on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Somebody must have stuffed a horseshoe up his ass.
Makes the grab. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Somebody must have stuffed a horseshoe up his ass because you don't get that lucky.
They'll keep it on the ground.
And yeah, of course. I don't play the run, they run it.
First down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Quick throw. Ooh, he got 6.
The defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies.
And he got stopped 3rd and 7.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a...
Shut up! Shut up! He goes down, thank God. Y'all giving him...
zone coverage, maybe confuse the quarterback a little bit, force them to hold on to the football.
So we're going to get the ball back, thank God. He just slung off the beautiful sack.
And the Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
Waiting for the punt. He's going to get it inside the 10.
Fields the punt.
And get down to the 23.
And they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Straight ahead, it's
Davidson
into a mass
finds a
of
yard.
bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
We got a Buckeye down.
Now there's a
Johnson
stoppage for an
down
injured
on the
Buckeye.
field.
Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose.
We'll take it.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing more. Flip it out to the back on the screen.
Get out the way,
A
man!
whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never
God
developed.
damn!
Hang on.
The hell is one of
The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down.
One of my linemen gets in the fucking way, man. What the hell?
Now here's more.
And of course,
And it pays off the sack at the 20.
That's the problem when you go empty, right? As a quarterback, you know you might.
No,
get
that's the
close,
problem
and
when
if
you
do,
play at
you
Ohio
better know
State.
What the hot throw is. If you don't, you're getting sacked. That time the linebacker got to.
And the Ducks send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today.
this is the problem when you play at Ohio
Field
State.
This one in tight quarters. Coverage unit all over him, stopped immediately. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
No,
Can't
thank
hold
God.
on in the face of the contact. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll give it on the counter. There he goes.
Oh, come on!
He's at the 40.
Seriously?
20. Touchdown, Ohio State. They take the lead with the 6. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
That was straight up bullshit.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
So we're down by 3.
2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a
It's
lot of
down to the
space,
21.
Good hustle by the coverage.
All right, I'll be back in just a minute. Need to take a little pause. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back to close out the third quarter as we'll start with the ball. 1st and 10 from the 21, it looks like. Let's see.
Stop him at the 21.
Yep.
The Oregon offense is on the field.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Now they find themselves behind, David. Let's see if they have an answer.
Yep, losing the lead, obviously lose a little bit of momentum, but this offense...
Handoff.
You can
Davidson
right
finds the hole.
Let's get a drive started.
Got 5.
Find some guys you know you're going to make some plays for.
So that's the challenge for them. You got to answer, right? You got to take the field here. You got to execute, be physical, and regain this lead.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it back.
Davidson back up the middle, gets another 1st down.
Finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense.
And 7 on that one.
He's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And we're going to end the third. Ducks are driving.
When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready
24-21. We are looking to get it. We're looking to keep moving the ball as we enter the final quarter. So we're looking at 2nd and 3. So we're going to swap Davidson out for Price.
Hits inside.
Davidson finds the hole, gets the 1st down. 1st and 10 to the 41.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball.
Price
do all of
up
your
the middle.
shifting,
got 9.
You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
The Ducks have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll move the tight end.
Tight end goes in motion. Handoff. Price up the middle. Got the 1st down up to the 21.
Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down. The Ducks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work.
So we got people shifting.
Quick give. It's
Price back up the middle. Gets the 1st down to the 9.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo.
Price
just run your
finds
stuff,
nothing.
Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Quarterback changing the play. The run up the middle.
Price up the middle. Gets to the 4.
Running gets it down to the 4.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd.
Price into the end zone. Oregon retakes the lead.
Taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing 2 heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up?
Simeon Price.
To preserve this win.
They rode him down after riding Jordan Davidson, and they run the running game in, and will retake the lead. We're up by 3. Extra point would put us up by 4 with 7:15 to go. Extra point is up. It is good. 28-24.
They marched 79 yards on the drive.
10 plays, 82 yards, 2:36 off the clock. And the kick is up and away into the end zone. Number 41 will bring it out. And, oh, he shook a tackle, but he got dropped at the 17.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute.
And, oh, no, he faked it.
This thing from the fire.
Quick throw, gets the drop.
Right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small
Quick
windows.
throw. Oh, he dropped it again.
Your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better.
We got an empty set. We're going to bring the pressure. And, oh, damn.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on fourth down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the punt is away. We'll see a return. Perch gets down to the 49. No, 48, I'm sorry, 48.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense.
We're going to keep Price in there. He's going to take a direct snap, run it up the middle, get the first, up to the 41.
Move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They'll give it to him again.
Price again, up the middle. Got 8. Got an Ohio State timeout as number 55 is injured on the play.
Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue.
That will be Walker. They say he's got bruised ribs.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Price goes up the middle, gets the first, up to the 30.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
And the Ducks will have it 1st and 10. Takes the handoff.
Price up the middle, gets the first down, and more. Up to the 16, another injury timeout for Ohio State.
Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone.
Well, that was slow developing.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Price
He's wrestled to the ground.
got a yard.
15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the
Tight end makes the catch. Got 7. We're looking at 4th and 3. They want us to go for it.
It's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field
I'm
goal, add to your
thinking.
lead, make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make
I think we're going to go for it. Or, at least we're going to line up like we're going to go for it.
This crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion.
Yeah, we're going for it.
Needs it.
First down.
He's got enough, and they roll.
First and goal at the 4.
Keep the drive alive. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead.
All right, we're going to bring in Hill.
They can also drain the clock.
After this play. Price into the end zone, Oregon. increases their lead.
They give themselves a
34-24.
to reel off their 4th straight win.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot
Simeon
of
Price up the middle, gets into the end zone, and we're good. We're up by 10. Extra point would put us up by 11.
And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
And the kick is up, but it's good. 11-point lead. 4:47 to go.
And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
And the kick is into the end zone. It will be returned by number 41. And he gets dropped at the 20.
5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
Well,
Roll that offense back out there. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save
got 6 on that
here.
one.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Julian Sand gets sacked. 3rd time today.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where
that sets up a 3rd and 7.
You're on the edge and there's no
as that was Paris Peterson with the sack. Oh, man. All right, so we're looking at 3rd and 7.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down.
Quick throw, makes the catch. 1st down. Oh, they're
37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down.
They're getting it. They're getting something out of this.
Fresh set of downs. Say it.
And here comes another throw.
Makes the grab on the left.
6 on the catch.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
All right.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up.
I want to hit somebody
this is where all 11 guys
on the defense.
playing together as one.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Again, it's Sayin. Unloads to the right. Oh, what a spectacular run.
The hell was that?
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Another catch. 7.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Here's Sayin to throw.
And we're going to bring pressure. Saying, well,
is a busted play. Incomplete.
Yeah, that was a busted play.
Quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. Rush right
and oh, damn!
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
They're gonna kick a field goal.
This is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback.
And he's gonna get it.
And creating those explosive plays. This offense
field goal is good. Pushes it to 35-27. 2:45 to go in the game. Oregon will get the ball back, and basically this is going to be the drive that's either going to put the game away or something. And the kick is deep. Number 3 back there to return it, and he's coming out. And down at the 17.
And he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Here comes the biggest drive for the defense, desperate to get a stop. Send the tight end in motion. They'll run it,
Hill
trying to drain time.
Gets... I don't even know. They say he got 3. Ohio State called a timeout.
That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's more to throw. Finds his tight end.
Johnson with the catch. Stays in bounds. Gets the first down. 2:33 left.
Ohio State calls its second timeout.
They got one timeout left. We got the ball at the 40. Hill. And they used the last timeout.
It'll be 2nd and 9.
He got a yard.
Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Pulls it on the option. Creating some space.
Got 6.
They've got it up to the 47-yard line.
We're gonna let it go down to the 2-minute timeout, and then we're gonna call a play.
The first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense
I'm not giving them a chance.
Play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
I'm not giving them a chance.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out.
All right, so we're looking at 3rd and 3. Let's go for it.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Plows his way ahead.
Hill.
Good effort, but he's gonna
Close. It's going to be 4th and short. 4th and inches.
Big decision for this offense. Like having the lead, does that change your mind? Are you less aggressive, or do you go for the gusto? Do you try to finish this thing off yourself by getting the first down, continuing to possess the ball here in the 4th quarter with the lead?
Let's line it up and see what we're looking at.
And they'll go for it. Looking for the marker. Brings him to the
Got the first.
He's got the first down, and they'll be able to
That's
run
it, man.
from here.
That's it.
This is a pretty easy situation for the offense right here, guys. We need one play. We need one run up front. O-line, we need you to come through for us and ice this game.
Oh,
they do a great
my
job allowing that
God.
back to pick up the first.
Yeah, it's just physicality up front.
Whew.
The big boys creating some space because the defense knew what was going on. They have to get a stop here or this football game is over. A lot of guys near the line of scrimmage, they can't get it done, and it is over.
And as the quarterback takes
And that's going to end it.
away now, under a minute to play. Not all close games are created equal.
We pulled off the upset.
What a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams.
Jordan
And certainly
Davidson,
it
player of
was
the
a
game,
memorable
26
one.
for 174 with 2 touchdowns.
Not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation.
Oh,
looking in,
man.
Because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football.
Wow.
playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with who's better, who's going to make the playoff. Big feather in the cap, big day for them.
That's going to do it for
Whew.
us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I surely thought after that 3rd quarter we were in trouble. So Julian Singh goes 35 of 52. 289, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Bo Jackson goes 15 for 129 with a touchdown. Leading receiver was Devin McCunnon, 9 for 114. Brandon Ennis, 9 for 77 with a touchdown. Jeremiah Smith, 6 for 51 with a score. I can honestly say we did a damn good job shutting down Jeremiah Smith. Defense, oh my God. Seriously? 20 tackles. Terry Moore, their senior free safety, led the team with 20 tackles. Their other safety, the strong safety, Jalen McLean, had 14. And then they had another safety, Earl Little Jr., who had 11. And he also had a sack. Oh yeah, remember that sack. Marcus Battisti had a sack. Earl Little Jr. had one of his own. Devin Sanchez had the interception. Wow. Alright, so for the Ducks, Dante Moore goes 17 to 24, 174, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Jordan Davidson led the team, 26 carries, 172, 2 touchdowns. Simeon Price, 19 for 125 and 2 touchdowns. Dree Hill, 10 for 35. Jamari Johnson, 6 for 51. Evan Stewart, 4 for 58 with the touchdown. Defensively, Braylon Hodge and Jerry Mixon. And, I'm sorry, I missed one. Brandon Finney Jr. led the team with 10 tackles. Bear Alexander, 1.5 sacks. Tiamo Tui had 1 sack, and Paris Peterson had a half sack. Aaron Flowers had the interception off of Julian Sane. The Ducks pull off an improbable, I mean, I gotta say it's an improbable upset. We beat Ohio State in Ohio State 35-27. We improved to 7-2, 5-1 in Big Ten play. Ohio State falls to 7-2. They're 4-2 in Big Ten play. Man, I don't know what to say other than damn, this was interesting. So we get the win, 35-27. We'll move on into week number 11. We'll see. I mean, this is going to affect recruiting. It has to. God, I hope it does. So we get a verbal commitment from right tackle Derek Duggan. He's from American Fork, Utah. And that is it. We lose 2 commitments. 1 committed to Ohio State. I think another committed to Penn State. Good thing is, we're in the top 10. We're at number 7. So we have Derek Dugan verbally committed to Oregon. John Carrion. We're in a recruiting battle with Alabama for him. Lee Dobry, we're in a recruiting battle with Indiana. We have Jamison Murray coming in for a visit this week. We lost Ben Cesario. He committed to Boise State. I kind of was expecting that. Josh Callis, he committed to Ohio State. I'm not gonna lie, a little salty about that one, but you know, it is what it is. You know, he made his choice. Big Ten Defensive Player of the Game was Ife Oboyo. He had 5 tackles and 3 pass breakups. Honestly, I think they could have picked somebody else, but that's just me. All right, cool. You know what? Let's take a look at everything for the playoffs, and then I'm gonna wrap this one up. I'm gonna clean up my recruiting board, and we're gonna move on. All right, so top 25 is gonna look a little bit different. 1 and 2 flip-flop. Miami is now the new number 1. Indiana is now number 2. Miami beat Notre Dame 33-30. Notre Dame falls from number 3 to number 6. Alabama moves up from 7 to number 4, coming off a victory over LSU. Ole Miss jumps up from 8 to number 5, coming off of a victory over Georgia. Oregon moves up by 4 points, coming off the victory over Ohio State, who drops to number 13. Duke drops from number 5 to number 12, losing to North Carolina State. South Carolina, Texas Tech, and BYU, and also Michigan, they all jump up from their double-digit spots. Michigan is sitting at number 8, so it's going to be number 7 versus number 8 next week. BYU is at number 9. Texas Tech is at 10. South Carolina moves up to number 11, coming off a victory over A&M. Of course, we've talked about Duke falling from number 5 to number 12. Ohio State is at 13, coming off their loss to Oregon. Speaking of losses, Texas A&M drops from number 8 to number 14, losing by 2 to South Carolina. LSU drops from 12 to 15 thanks to their loss to Alabama. Louisville jumps up from number 20 to number 16. Colorado jumps up from 23 to 17. Utah drops out of the top 10. They dropped from 10 to 18 after they got blown out in the Holy War against BYU. Texas moves up from 24 to 18 as they beat Missouri. Boise State joins the rankings at number 20, beating Colorado State. Oklahoma moves up from 25 to 21. Memphis joins the rankings, coming off a bye. Tennessee joins at number 23, coming off a victory over Kentucky. Georgia falls from 21 to 24, losing by a point to Ole Miss. And Arizona closes it out at number 25, joining the rankings as they beat TCU by a point. By 3 to end up at number 25. Penn State dropped out. They were number 14. UCLA, who was number 16. Auburn, who was number 18. And Missouri, who was number 22. Those are the four teams that are dropping out of the CFP Top 25 right now. So with the upheaval, we're going to have a new looking bracket. I know that. So we have a new top 4. Miami is at number 1. Indiana is at number 2. SMU moves up to number 3. And Alabama moves in at number 4. The 5-12 matchup would be Ole Miss and Boise State. The 6-11 would be Notre Dame and South Carolina. Oregon would play Texas Tech. That would be the 7-10 matchup. And the 8-9 would be Michigan and BYU. So I definitely can say this. With the upcoming matchup, with the upcoming game between Michigan and Oregon, there will be more movement in the playoff rankings, and then also in the playoff tree. So, yeah, this is gonna change. It always seems to change after the first week. It's chaos, man. It's just chaos. All right, so that is your look at the CFP. Let's take a look at the conference standings. So if Pac-12, I'm sorry, my brain. If Big Ten play was to end today, it would be Indiana and Oregon in the Pac-12, or God, why am I saying Pac-12 in the Big 12 championship? Okay, let me, all right, let me try that again. It would be Indiana and Oregon in the Big Ten championship. If the Big Ten play was to end today, Ohio State, basically there is a log jam at 7-2. It's Ohio State, Oregon, Michigan, and UCLA. Again, we will get a chance to we will get a chance to clear up that log jam as we will be playing Michigan this week. So let's put it this way: somebody's moving up to 8-2, and somebody's falling to 7-3. And the only question is going to be who. Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong record. I'm so. Oh my god! I was looking at the wrong record. Okay, so my bad. So it's actually, we're a game behind Indiana. Indiana is 6-0 in conference play. Oregon is 5-1. There is a logjam behind Oregon of Ohio State, Michigan, UCLA, Maryland, and Iowa, who are all sitting at 4-2. Penn State and Wisconsin and Washington and Michigan State are all 3-3. Nebraska is 2-4, as is USC. Damn, USC's having a bad year. USC, Purdue, and Rutgers are all 2-4. Northwestern, Minnesota, and Illinois are 1-5 in conference play. I can honestly say, thank God everybody has a victory in conference play, because I would not want to have to think about who to throw out of the Big Ten. Damn. All right, so last thing before we move on, it will be the Heisman Watch. And we We have a new top dog in the Heisman watch. Devin Dampier is sitting at number 1. SMU's Kevin Jennings is sitting at number 2. Keywan Lacey for Ole Miss is at number 3. And, of course, Trinidad Chambliss has fallen out of the number 1 spot. He is now at the bottom of the Heisman Trophy watch list. He is, of course, currently out with an injury. I forget what his injury is. Oh, he's out with a torn labrum. He's out. He's got 1 more week. He's out with a torn labrum. So let's see if he lasts past this week. Let's see if he makes it past week 11 on the list, because that will be interesting. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the end of this. That is going to be the end of this stream. I am going to be calling this a wrap. I will be back. Let's put it this way. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow for the Michigan game. If not, it will be it'll be Wednesday. So basically, it'll basically be either tomorrow or Wednesday. I will be back with the next matchup. It'll be Michigan going on the road to Oregon. It looks like we will be dealing with some wet conditions. And they're wondering if this is going to be the game of the year. Some would argue last week was game of the year, but I mean, this one could get close, could rival that. We lead all the offensive categories. We average 38 points a game to their 32. Over 506 yards in total offense to their 448. 297 through the air to their 248. And we average almost 210 yards on the ground to their basically 200. So this one, we're averaging more points per game. No, I'm sorry, we're allowing more points per game on defense. They're allowing less. So they actually have the better statistics on the defense, except for the rushing. We allow 84, basically 85 yards a game. They give up 111. So, yeah. So that will be the next matchup. It's going to be Oregon hosting Michigan. Like I said, it's either going to be tomorrow afternoon, or basically, if it's not tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday. Yeah. If not tomorrow, yeah. If not tomorrow, then it'll be Wednesday, Wednesday afternoon, evening. That'll be when that happens. So I want to say again, thank you guys for following along as always. And like I said, we will be back with the next stream here on Twitch for the Oregon Ducks, as we will be looking to face Michigan and improve upon our Big Ten standing. Until next time, I'll see you guys later. Y'all enjoy your Monday, and we'll be back